Leo, welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Leo monthly forecast for the month of April 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you are brand new here. As I said, my name is Toni. So we're just going to go ahead and get started clearing and setting our table. I've got out the Palo Santo, and we are going to create a sacred container where we welcome and invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christ consciousness to join us. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christ consciousness. And I'm just going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras. Here we go. All right, Leo. If you are listening with your headphones on, do me a favor, please turn down the volume for just a moment so I can set the tone for this reading. Here we go. Lovely, Leo. All right, and lastly but not leastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask you to please be present with us and to help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. All right, Leo, let's get started. For this beautiful month of April, we're going to begin with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. If you see a deck of cards you like, they are all linked down below in my descriptions. And while you're down there checking out those links, you should check out the link to my Etsy shop and get yourself a private reading with me because you know you want to. Okay, headphone users, headphone users, when you see me pray over, I don't know what's going on with my mouth. Let's try this sentence one more time. Headphone users, I pray over every deck of cards before I shuffle. So when you see me pray over the deck of cards, turn down the volume on your headphones so that I don't get very loud in your ears during the shuffle, okay? All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Leo for the month of April 2021? What messages do we have for Leo in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right, messages to Leo from the month of April 2021. Messages to Leo for April 2021. All right, you got two. Beautiful. So you got the animal guardian, trust your instincts, and you've got the star ancestor. It says, follow the voice of your soul. So this is a very interesting one. This is about trusting your instincts. That's a hard word to say, honestly. And your soul, and so your higher self here. So let's start with, because I'm closer to it alphabetically, the star ancestor. The star ancestor. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. There's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in this universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn into a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but will also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following cosmic guidance that is coming your way. So basically, it feels like you've been getting a lot of downloads, as we like to say here in the spiritual community. It feels like you've been getting a lot of cosmic guidance, a lot of spiritual guidance coming to you. That is your soul. That's your higher self talking to you, okay? And it wants to communicate to you. And so if you've been getting, it feels like just like divinely inspired ideas, just ideas that pop in your head out of nowhere. It's not out of nowhere. It's not a new idea. It's a memory, and it's coming back to you, okay? It's your soul remembering, okay? So now let's look at Animal Guardian. This is actually the girl on the cover of the book. Here, I'm just going to hold the book up, and you can look at it like that. Here we go. It helps if I can read it, though. It says, trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you grow. So the thing is that they're trying to tell you that you need to feel what you need to feel this month, Leo. I'm sorry. Your instincts, the thing is that when you are working with your higher self, okay, your soul, as you might call it, when you learn to work with your intuition and trust it, and you make choices that feel good because that's your intuition guiding you, okay? When you're making choices that feel good, that's your intuition guiding you. You will always trust your instincts. And your instincts tells you go one direction, you will always go there, and you will never second guess it. You'll just work intuitively, okay? That's your instincts. That's your intuition pushing you in the direction that you need to go, okay? And so they're telling you, though, also with Animal Guardian, that this month, if a big emotion comes up, whatever it is, feel it. Don't shake it off. Don't bury it. Lean into your energies. Feel it. Let it wash over you, okay? Because that energy is probably actually a download of energy for you that's helping you reconnect to your own soul, okay? But you've got to you can't block that energy. You've got to let it wash over you. And then remember, it's just as important once you feel it to release it and come back to feeling good, because that's how we manifest. We manifest by being in our highest vibrational form. You can manifest being in your lowest vibrational form, but that's not the manifestation you want. Or you can come over here where it feels good, and you can manifest in your highest vibrational form and manifest things that feel good to you, okay? So this month, definitely lean into your soul, trust your intuition, lean into your instincts, and feel what you need to feel, but then come right back to, once you've felt that, figure it out. Why did it come to you, so you can get back into feel good land and manifest what was meant to come to you from that feeling, okay? All right, so let's look at the tarot. Let's look at the Golden Girls Tarot. If you are enjoying my content, be sure to give me a little love. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, okay? All right, Leo, let's see what's going on. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Leo for the month of April 2021? What messages do we have for Leo in whatever time, date, place, and space they are watching this? Let's shuffle that one more time. That's better. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What is the current energy for Leo? Current energy for Leo. What is the energy and situation surrounding Leo at this moment? All right, we got the Hierophant, and we have the World. So you are kind of ready to make some changes in your world. The path that you have been taking hasn't been the path that you want to stay on, okay? Your path is definitely changing, the Hierophant, okay? This is the traditional path that you would normally have taken, but you're ready for that to change the world. This is also Libra and Taurus showing up, so some of you may be dealing with a Libra and Taurus that you're kind of tired of dealing with, and you may be ready to end it. For some of you, this could actually be, Leo, that you're getting a divorce, okay? Because Hierophant has sometimes to do with commitment, or I can't think of the word. What is it that the Catholics call taking communion and getting married? The rites, that I can't think of the word. Anyway, just completely not in my head, that word. But anyway, this can be about getting a divorce, because see, that sometimes is, the Hierophant is seen as like the priest or the Pope, when you have the World, which is the ending. So it's the ending of the marriage for some of you. So this could be the month that some of you are actually going to be ending your marriage, okay? Whether legally or just separating, you could be separating this month. But for a lot of you, you're ending a way of seeing things that has been a traditional way of seeing things. You're kind of shifting your perception. This is a shift in perception and understanding, okay? You're no longer, honestly, it feels like you're really expanding a lot this month, Leo. It really does. See that star, ancestors? It feels like you're having a lot of remembering of your soul, and that's expansive energy, okay? So what are the obstacles heading towards Leo this month? What are the obstacles headed towards Leo this month? We have the Two of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. So you're having a hard time solving your own problems is basically exactly what this says. King of Wands is the king who solves his own problems. He looks at the big pictures and he solves it. The Two of Swords, as you see, she ain't looking at a thing. Nope. She ain't looking at not one thing. So yeah, you're having a very hard time making choices and solving your own problems. This feels to me like because you're not trusting your intuition and you're not leaning into working with your higher self and trusting your instincts and letting your instincts lead you. So this is why you're having a hard time solving problems. If you were in high alignment with yourself, if you were choosing to feel good most of the time, the more you choose to feel good, the easier it is to solve your problems because you're no longer coming from a point of negative attraction, okay? You're no longer attracting negative things to you because you're choosing to feel good. So now you can look at your problems and not see them as problems, but see them as just, you know, a slice of your life that you just need to sort out. It's not a problem. You got this. Everything is always working out for you, right? All right, so what is the energy moving towards you, Leo? What is the future energies in the next immediate future energies? Let me say this. Immediate future energies for Leo in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Immediate future energies for Leo for the next 6 to 8 weeks. You are leaving it behind, baby. Six of Swords. You're sailing away. I love this card, though. For those of you who ever watched The Golden Girls, you'll know that this character here is Dorothy, and she's sailing away from the island here. And if you look on the back of that island that says Stan, that's her ex-husband. So she's sailing away from her ex-husband. She's literally leaving the past behind, and she's moving towards calmer seas. And that's what they're saying. There is a way of thinking, a habit, a thought form, or a pattern that you have, Leo, that is what you have had probably your whole life, a way of seeing something, a way of thinking about something, habit, belief, that it's time to let it go. It's time to move on. This is the end of that cycle. It's time to let go of that. The problem is that you may be having a hard time knowing which of these that it is that you need to let go. Which habit? So this is why you've got to lean into your intuition, trust your soul, follow your instincts. And like I said, with that animal guardian, there may be a day this month where you have a very strong, intense emotion just kind of wave over you. Don't take that shit out on somebody else because, listen, they didn't do a damn thing to deserve it, okay? That's your problem. I'm saying this as somebody who does that too because I'm a human being. We all do it, okay? I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you I do it too. But don't do that. Don't be that person. It's your shit. Deal with it, okay? Don't put your shit on somebody else. But when it happens, if you need to scream, cry, shout, do it. But don't take that shit out on somebody else because probably you're having a download, a remembering from your soul that's going to upgrade you so that you can figure out what it is you're doing to yourself, what habit, thought form, pattern, and belief that you need to let go of. You're going to solve this problem this month. I really do believe it. Bottom of the deck. Oh, look at that tower showing up. So Leo, like I said, for some of you, it could be that you're going to finalize your divorce or you're going to be separating this month. It does feel like the problem is, the reason why you're having a hard time solving your problems here, King of Wands, is because you feel that you have more problems than most. You think that life is just so unfair to you, and how come it always happens to you? I got news for you. You're not the only one. We all have problems. We all have problems. And they're all big problems too. They're not, no, your problems are not any bigger than anybody else's. They're all big problems because we're all the center of our own play. We are the center of our own world. So Leo, I'll be honest, it feels like maybe that's what it is for you. That it's time for you to recognize your problems are no bigger than anybody else's. You need to get up and get your shit together and let it go. What is this that's holding you back? Figure this out. Lean into your soul, lean into your higher self, lean into choosing to feel good so that when the bad times come, you're more capable of. The thing is that Leo, I know a lot of Leos. I was raised by a whole bunch of Leos. I've got a Leo father, a Leo grandmother. I've had Leo best friends, Leo fiancés, Leo boyfriends. I've had a lot of Leos in my life. Cousins, best friends, just surrounded by them. I happen to know one thing about y'all. When something bad happens to you, you just want to make that your story. That's your story for the rest of your life. Why? Why? So what? One thing happened. Okay. Shit, dude. Literally, do you want me to tell you how much crap's happened to me in the past 2 years? I was homeless a year ago. Like, literally homeless. My husband didn't even have a good job. Like, he was working at Target. We were homeless. I had lost everything and then some thanks to a typhoon. And then on top of all that, I had major personal losses. My dad and my grandfather both died within weeks of each other, and I had a traumatic brain injury. On top of all of that, in just a few little tiny years. So what? You know what? I didn't let that shit define me, and you shouldn't either. And that's kind of the point here. I think you're letting your shit define you, Leo. Because, if I had, I would still be homeless. If I had, I would still be miserable and sad. And I wouldn't be living, oh my God, the most incredible life you couldn't even imagine. You should see my house. You should see my neighborhood. You should see my family. How good we are. How happy we are. That's because I didn't let that shit define me. And neither should you. That's the lesson this month, Leo. What shit are you bringing forward that you need to let go of? That's the lesson. It's time to cut that out. It's time to sail away. Come sail away with me. All right, Leo. I love you. I know I can be a bit harsh sometimes, but sometimes you need somebody to tell you the truth. And if you ever want to hear the truth, come sit down next to me. All right? I love you so much. I hope I get to see you at mid-month. Y'all, until I see you again, be happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Love you, Leo.